Hey there, YouTube followers. This is Michael from Painting War Games, and today I'm working on 3 obliterators that I've had for about a week, and I've just been putting them together very slowly. With the holiday, with Thanksgiving here, and a busy work schedule, just been putting them together very slowly, and I got them put together, um, and then I put the sealer on there, the clear coat sealer, which I made sure it was actually clear this time instead of that wonkiness that happened to Vulcan. And then I've primed them the best I could, and I've actually started painting them today, or just a little bit ago. And so I'm going to start making a series of videos of how I paint these guys. I'm going to do a step, and then I'm going to show you what I've done, and I'm going to tell you what I've done, like particularly with the washes, and later on with some highlighting and some dry brushing. So, alright guys, I'm going to turn on the light, so yeah, it's going to get a little bright. But this is the basic obliterator. So you get that light in there so you guys see. Yes, they are fine cast. If you've seen any of my videos, you guys have known my opinions about fine cast. But maybe we'll get a plastic obliterator kit one day. Maybe we won't, but whatever. That's a discussion for another argument. So I took in the plastic of the fine cast obliterator after I primed it, and I've used ultramarine blue, which is this color. It's like a bluish purple. Here, let me turn off the light, see if I can get a better color of it. It's like a bluish purple. So I'm gonna turn the light back on. So let's see. And of course, we're not going to get nice and zoomed in because it still sees me in the background. But yeah, get that nice and blue color. And turn this off now. So basically, what I've done is I put that on all the armor bits. These are for my buddy Reese, and he pays me to paint his Chaos models, which is cool, But his Chaos Marine army is sort of a mix between Zeniths and Slaanesh. So traditionally I've used a pure blue, like Enchanted Blue or Macragge Sky or whatever the new one's called. I've traditionally used that, but on his elite models, like his Obliterators, his Chosen, and I have done a couple Chosen for him, I've tended to use Ultramarine Blue. And I have 2 pots of it, although it's really only 1 pot between them. And I use that as the basis, because it is that I don't have to manipulate this color. It is sort of blue, and it is sort of purple already. With Enchanted Blue, I've always had to go over it with like a blue wash or a purple wash to sort of get that mixed. The wash I will go over with this is non-oil, but I'll show you guys that here in a later step. So, but yeah, it's all on the armor pieces on these guys. That is the Enchanted Blue, because his Obliterators are the mark of Nurgle. So like all the mutation in the arms, like in here and on there, on the backs, and particularly on the heads. The mutation I'm going to use a Nurgle color that is a base color, and then I use 2 washes and a dry brush over that to get some pretty cool effects. So yeah, but when we get to the Nurgle part, I'll show you. But yeah, I mean, that's his Obliterators. He wants them to mark of Nurgle. And they actually perform quite well in tournaments. His Obliterators, he used all 6 of them, and he qualified to go to this big Titan tournament. I think he was in 4th place. So, and I think he was in 5th place actually, because the 2nd and 3rd place guys had already placed, so it went down to the 4th and 5th, and he was in 5th place, so he placed, which is cool, And in my argument with not placing is, man, if he wins the Titan tournament, if he gets in the top 3 in the Titan tournament, he's playing Chaos and Guard, and a majority of his Chaos are painted models by me. So I look good. I don't. He played good, but my models are out there showing off. So even if I don't qualify in the next 2 tournaments, I have models going to this tournament that are painted by me, and I'm really happy about that. Particularly as Helldrake, which I might actually, if he decides he wants to field 2 Helldrakes, he's using mine. Um, so yeah, but yeah, I mean, that's how this is gonna go, and this is the start of a painting series. I'm gonna try to only upload 2 videos a day whenever I'm working. So like today is gonna be one. Um, I might only get this one out today. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try to do 2 a day, and it's gonna be step by step. You know how I'm doing it and how they turn out. There's not gonna be any real sort of ultra thing for the base. It's just gonna be like a grass flock with some tufts on it. My idea had been to get the new technical paint to do that crackiness stuff to test it out on these, but I want to go with something that I know is good, something that will show well, um, and I'll use that tactical paint here in the near future. And if he ever gets any mutilators, I'm getting the color Blood for the Blood God, and I am going to blood up uh, the the sword points. So, all right, guys, this is Michael from Painting War Games. I'm signing out, and as always, keep gaming.